Peace, peace, peace. What up, relatives? This your guy Ty Data. We're gonna have a quick little short little video really quick. It's not gonna be that long. It's about 20-something minutes long. We running on all 3 platforms. We running on Chief Holiday channel. Let me say first in the building over there is Oak Cliff Tiff, Aboriginal Power. Chief Ethers over there. N Jones over there at Chief Holiday channel. And then first in the building we got Coach Crew Cuts over there on Tribe Up. Chief Holidays over there. Free Spirits over there. Copper Hot Steps over there. And then we also running on Twitter and Periscope. That's some random person first in the building. Video mixers up in there. Give me 1 second. Let me get the brother the link. I was just gonna go into the build, but if he want to come out, he want to talk, let's go ahead. Let me give you 1 second, like, man. I'll get that link for you so you can go ahead. Coming up next, we're going to be having a another, just some episodes, some stuff the brother Lightman Z had put together. And so the video, he can tell you about the video and things like that. But yeah, we're see if he want to go in. I just want to say what up to everybody, but let's give him a chance. He might want to talk, so let me give him a chance to talk, because I was just gonna go right into the video. So he's over there. I think he's over there on Chief channel. I'm not sure, but we all over the place. And so the name of it is called Truth If It Is the New Hate Speech. Truth hurts people's feelings. People get emotional. People want to fight you. People just don't want to handle the truth, and now it becomes the new hate speech. So if you speak the truth, you can be labeled a BIE nowadays or something. But let me go ahead and send you this link. Go ahead and check your wavy cool email, and it should be in there in about 4 or 5 seconds. So again, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's out there. Who we got over here? Chief Holiday channel, Derek Jenkins in there, Ron Redbird, Jazzy Fox over there, Lightman Z's over there, and even Mr. Thompson's over there as well. TMH Global International LLC. Make sure you add the global. And over here on the Tribe Up side, Twitter, our Twitter is not that popping, so we just got people coming in and out, and they're probably not even real people. They're probably bots. What's some more people we got over here? Oh yeah, Lightman Z in both channels. No Sellout over there. Who else we got over here? Hold on 1 second, Lightman Z. Let me make sure they can hear you, and you can go ahead and take us into your Dane Calloway expired video. Yeah, inspired video. Hold on 1 second. They can't hear you yet. So Dane Calloway inspired video. So give me 1 second, and I'll be pulling Lightman up. Okay, let's see how we want to do this. Lightman, you out there? Can I get a testing?
Testing, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Okay, you coming in loud and clear. You can go ahead and take us in.
All right, so peace to everybody that's inside the chat. No Sellout, Copper High Step, Coach, Crew Cut, Chief Holiday, everybody that's tuning in. You know what I'm saying? I created a couple videos. This video I created right here was a mixture from I think Ab the Legend and Jason A. I don't know if y'all know who those people are. And what I did was I used to watch this anime called Full Metal Alchemist, right? Full Metal Alchemist shows how they put a transmutation circle under a city to do a magical spell to not only release demons and stuff, but to make a new reality for people. So if you go and you do your research on CERN in a Large Hadron Collider, it says that this machine actually opens up portals and portals for demons to come through for the world or whatever. And it may sound a little far fetched, but me myself, I haven't heard any good explanation on why everything is so crazy nowadays, why everybody's so into the new age agenda, why all these new witches and stuff popping up. I mean, if that's what you do, that's what you do. But I found the explanation, and I'm running with this. And this has a lot to do with the Aborigine as well, because we are facing new problems, new things every day. And after you get done watching the video, you'll see life in a different light, man. Because the video was really originally called Untold Truth for the Spiritual Technology Effects, right? So listen, I thank y'all for tuning in so far. We're gonna jump into the video, and it was inspired by Dane Calloway. And thank you, Todd, for give me a chance to come on to explain, before they even see what they're about to see.
You alright, man. You alright.
Let me ask you one question. One question real quick before we show the video. Let me ask you one question. Is it possible if we show another one of my videos today or not?
Get them ready, because I got the Father's Bill coming up next. I got that coming up next. So
today?
Yeah, it's coming up next, right after this.
Oh, right after this Dane Calloway inspired video, right?
Yep, Dane Calloway inspired. So shout out to Dane Calloway. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something good and something bad to say about it when, a person, when they want to be them, or when they look up to them, or when they just, they just in the forefront of anything. So, everybody always going to have something good to say, good or bad to say. So don't, you already know. Don't even, take none of this bullshit. You know what you got to do. You already know their time is up. You know what I'm saying? You know that. So whether...
And let me say this too. In a debate, Native Americans versus Aboriginals, they called us Aboriginal. They acknowledge us as the Aborigines.
Well, they was trying to, they was calling themselves trying to be respectful at that time. They was calling themselves trying to be respectful, because Dane Calloway told them multiple times, "Don't call me an African American," and so they was calling themselves trying to, be respectful. But after they said their little evolution speech, and Consciousness One was finna rip that apart, they went off. They snapped.
They snapped, but check it out though. They acknowledged us as Aboriginals. If y'all listen to that debate closely, they kept referring to us as Aboriginals. It's in their spirit. The truth is in them. They may be mixed with 80% bullshit and 20% truth, but that 20% truth came out. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let everybody know, man. We up, man. Next year, 2019, is the year of the American Indian. You heard? Everybody gonna have to get up out their seats. 2019. Everybody gonna have to stop procrastinating. We moving forward, baby. Reckon, you know what I'm saying? Momentum gonna be there. But go ahead, Ty. Show the video, bro.
Okay, here we go. We got this sponsored by Wonder Entertainment. Y'all know, y'all know, video production, music production, wonderful entertainment. They out here. If you got any video entertainment, commercials, sound effects, all that, you know what I'm saying, we got it all in-house. There's no reason for you to use those little apps or either any foreigners or anything for things like this, because we have it in-house. So wonderful entertainment as well. Lightman Z, The Truth is the New Hate Speech, inspired from Dane Calloway. We on.
first of all, Rick, what we're doing right now is there was a comment that was made. This is 20 years off. Mm-hmm. No, it's not. It's here right now.
We have a different kind of finalmente for you tonight. In case you were thinking we would finish this newscast without a mention of Halloween, did you think that? I thought to myself, ain't gonna do it, ain't gonna do it, ain't gonna do something on Halloween. And then this story crossed. We have to. It's about ghost particles. And we just couldn't help ourselves. So we're gonna do it for you. We're gonna show you the story. Actually, we're sending out our princess of mystery and intrigue on this one. Here is RT's Natasha Sweet.
Be the scare you're looking for on this Halloween, but intriguing nonetheless. A mysterious particle, yet to be confirmed, is bringing excitement to a group of scientists out of Switzerland. Certain researchers at a physics lab near Geneva are investigating the possibility of a new, unexpected ghost particle. Scientists say the unknown particle may have appeared during experiments while using the Large Hadron Collider. The machine detector has pointed out bumps in their data, and these unknown bumps are said to be more than double the mass of a carbon atom. Interesting part is some scientists believe there isn't a theory at the moment that includes this mysterious particle. George Wieglin, a German theorist, says it's something being looked into at the moment. He says this does not exclude the possibility that such a signal could actually exist. On the contrary, it would be even more exciting if a signal were observed that does not seem to fit into our present models. While more experiments are still in the works, it's a possibility this ghost particle could be a new discovery. Senior scientists will be discussing their work publicly on Thursday about the undiscovered bumps. Scientists say if this discovery is confirmed by Atlas, it will be considered real and possibly something completely revolutionary.
With recent advancements in genetic engineering, the reality of creating your ideal baby is closer than ever before, if you wish.
Britain's fertility regulator is to look into claims that a number of doctors have been secretly allowing couples to choose their baby's gender for a fee. The practice is illegal in the UK unless it's for medical reasons.
Prospective parents already use DNA testing to check for potential genetic abnormalities that could lead to serious conditions. While critics say the manipulation of DNA poses huge ethical and moral concerns, the method is garnering the support of lawmakers and medical experts.
While controversial technology could help prevent a baby of having certain genetic defects, critics are saying the implications could have a far worse effect on society.
In July, the UK Ethics Council calling the practice morally permissible as long as it's in the best interest of the child. But as technology advances, others worry that we may be able to also learn about characteristics that have less bearing on the future health of the child and more on the physical and intellectual traits.
You also get into issues like, is it ethical to want a child with blonde hair, blue eyes? Maybe not. Is it ethical to want a girl over a boy? Is it ethical to want somebody taller versus somebody shorter? You know, and so, but the list can keep going on and on and on. So where do you draw that line?
The late Stephen Hawking believed that the advances in genetic science could lead to an elite class of physically and intellectually powerful people if rich people chose to edit their DNA and manipulate their children's makeup.
Well, newspaper reports claim that some couples have paid up to £14,000 for the illegal procedure. Several senior doctors allegedly set up appointments at private clinics in the UK before arranging to complete the medical treatment abroad in countries like Cyprus, Greece and the UAE. Well, we got the thoughts of Josephine Quintavalli, who's the founder of Comment on reproductive ethics, and political activist first Kate Smurthwaite.
There are medical conditions which either only affect boys or only affect girls, and it's actually fairly standard practice in lots of places around the world for couples who have a family history of those kind of conditions to be given IVF and given the opportunity to select the gender of child that is less likely to suffer from those conditions. I think we would all take steps to try and make sure that our children were less likely to have problems later in life in all sorts of different ways. The idea of just choosing the sex of your child based on a whim, I think to me it sounds horrifying, but what we should be asking really is the question, what kind of culture are we living in if people have a really strong feeling? If people really, really only want a boy, should we be forcing those people to have a girl? Do we want a girl raised in a family that really only wants a boy and in a culture that evidently values boys much more strongly?
You know, here at RT, we believe that by following the tech beat, we give ourselves and you a glimpse into our lives and what it's going to be like in the future. Yesterday, we tackled the issue of pre-selecting what our children would look like, or designing babies, as some call it. Well, today we reveal something that is rather worrisome, especially in light of the move toward wearables and implanted devices inside of our bodies for medical reasons. One example is that of a device applied to the brain of patients with Parkinson's. The problem? Hackers.
Now, you mentioned before in a conversation about offing somebody, removing somebody, dispatching somebody, expurgating them, ruining them.
That was a Saudi Arabia story.
Right. Let's assume that this particular individual is one out of 200,000 Americans, people here who get, let's say, call this just a pacemaker. And I don't have to go and have some kind of a hit team. Oh. I don't need to use a bone saw and dissolve somebody in acid. And you're done. You're finished. Now, ultimately, think about this.
Yeah.
What makes Rick Sanchez is your memory, your perspective, what you saw. The worst thing that we could ever do is to ablate and remove memory. You know, they say that history would be a wonderful thing if only it were true, which is what Tolstoy said. But if I could go in and I could, instead of taking Rick Sanchez, human being, I look at you as an integrated circuit covered in a carbon shell, and you become basically the ultimate Manchurian candidate. Since the days of MKUltra, Rick, it has always been the desire to control people, to have, forget robots, forget General Dynamics and all of that, or Boston Dynamics. Imagine I control you, and I can control you with just the twist of a dial and the implantation of an electrode, and it's going to happen right now. Who's watching this? Who is protecting against this, I ask you, sir?
Author Yuval Noah Harari makes a compelling argument for this case in his latest book. He predicts the next species in human evolution will be Homo Deus, aka man-god. Science and technology have already allowed us to tinker with our genes and blend our bodies with technology. Someday, natural selection, which has driven evolution thus far, may soon be replaced by deliberate selection. Jesse, this sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. What do you think about humans evolving into a species of man-gods? In other words, a species that plays God by tinkering with nature.
Well, young Frankenstein comes to mind with Gene Wilder. No, it's a scary thing when they start talking about this, because that's in essence what you're kind of talking about here, aren't we? Yeah. Frankenstein, you know, creating people, man creating people. How is this going to fly with the spiritual community or the people that believe in God?
BCIs may soon cure humans of neurological injuries, paralysis, and even diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Brain-computer interfaces connect computers to the nervous system. They come in the form of non-invasive wearable devices like helmets and implantable neuroprosthetics like brain chips. Industry leaders predict that brain chips will not only provide cures, but that they will also one day enhance human cognition, memory, and intelligence. Two leading companies in the space include Elon Musk's Neuralink and Brian Johnson's Kernel. Neuroprosthetics have already stopped tremors in subjects with Parkinson's disease and restored limb functionality in test patients with paralysis.
Again, it could be a great thing, but the people that get these chips in their heads, how do they know for certain who's got control of that chip? How do they know that chip couldn't turn you into a robot, turn you into a Manchurian candidate? Remember, along with all the good things, behind the curtain, evil will be lurking, and someone will be there to use this for bad rather than good. And I think that's what we really have to be afraid of. Would I get a chip in my head? Very unlikely.
We should do everything possible to protect ourselves and prevent any of these new technologies, especially the ones that are invasive, correct?
Correct. And we also need to understand something. One thing in particular, you know, a lot of young folks, God bless them, they look at robots and they confuse robotics with artificial intelligence. The two are completely different. If I can go a step further, what if I use you, Rick Sanchez's brain, to park data? Like I would, instead of putting data on a phone, I park it in you. You haven't even begun to see what we're looking at. Not 20 years from now, but right now, my friend.
But anything that may start out being good can quickly end up being evil if the wrong people get control of it. So to me, that's the scariest thing about this is, yes, it may all do all sorts of good things, but what's it going to do when it gets in the hands of the evil guy who is going to then exploit it on humanity?
Yeah.
If they turn us into man gods, then what will be the purpose of us believing in God then?
Well, do you think that it'll lead to
God?
Do you think it'll just wipe out all of those religious people, or potentially people who live in poverty because maybe they won't be able to afford these technologies that can upgrade their genes, or people may just self-selectively choose not to move forward with this, and therefore they could disappear from the human species?
A lot of things could happen as a result of this. We could end up with a more perfect society, but again, who runs these genes? Who's going to be in charge of all this stuff? This is scary stuff to me. When we start tinkering with Mother Nature and all that, but it's man. We're always going to do it. It's in our genes. We always thirst for knowledge. Thirst for knowledge. Let me repeat that. And so when we travel into space, we're always looking to go now beyond the moon.
Right.
We got to go farther out there. That's what man does. And can man end up being his own worst enemy? We might find out in this.
All right, peace, peace, peace. You know what I'm saying? Back at it, man. Miss Mohawk Aboriginal, LJ Free, Oak Cliff Tiff, Lizanne, Reginald, Capachata, TMH, and Jones. All right, we back at it, man. So today, doing a mini takeover, and we're going to show some amazing dads doing amazing things representing American Aborigine fathers. And, you know, I got some comedy to it. I got some truth to it. I mean, everything is true. Got a whole bunch coming on, man. This is very spontaneous. I'm a spontaneous guy. So, you know, we're going to enjoy ourselves today. Represent the Aborigine men. We always talk about the sisters. Now we got to get them in their turn of truth and everything. You feel me? So, about to go ahead and get into it. Ty, you still with me?
Yeah, what up, y'all? I want to say what up, man. We deep as hell on both channels. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we doing pretty good, man. That's pretty good. We also was talking about getting, a female channel just for, for the females, they can go and chat and stuff, but they probably don't want to do that, be singled out and shit like that anyway. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody in the building. We got Trap BNB. And don't forget, we got Tribe Up News, you guys coming. We got IMU, Joe 47 up in there. Over there, what channel he's on? They in the Tribe Up room. And then over there, Chief Holiday, we got Reginald Green over in there. Oh, we got heavy hitters. We got Empress Anokia up in there. LG Free up in there. Lasagne Lawrence up in there. Who else we got over there? We got Miss Mohawk over there. Aborigine over there. Yeah. So they deep over there, y'all. They deep over there. Them sisters deep over there. Chief Holiday channel right now. And who we got over here? Yeah. So we gonna go ahead. We got Soul Consciousness TV. What's up? So we gonna go ahead and shut it down, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna, you know, pretty much, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and shut this down. But yeah, that was a tight little video, man. That's a lot of, you know, some technical stuff. You know, people trying to make super babies and clones and do all this type of stuff. Like, they're literally doing it. I mean, it's
old news.
It's right. It's old as hell. Right. It's old as hell. It's old news. But you know, when we look at ourselves and we look at what they doing and we look at what we doing, I mean, it's depressing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of depressing. Because
right. And I just want to say that, look, I didn't have the best editing tools to make that video. Man, I did that off of free program. You know what I'm saying? I did. Listen, man, all the stuff that I do every time I come on here, it ain't some magical plan stuff with all the best technicals. It's just off the strength, man. But go ahead, Tom. I'm back. Go ahead.
That's usually the best. That's usually the best stuff. But yeah, it's all good, man. But yeah, so those of y'all who's on Tribe Up channel, y'all can go over there and subscribe to Chief Holiday channel. Also, we got Tribe Up News in the building. Let me see if I can mod them up. We got Tribe Up News, so we can start subscribing there. We're gonna have, you know, strictly news. We also got Tribe Up 2, but Tribe Up 2 is gonna be for hardcore business men and women, like men who and women who don't laugh, who don't joke. They just straight military business operation type people. So we got Tribe Up 2 for that. So that's Tribe Up with T00. I mean 00. So 2, like also. So y'all want to check that out as well. You know, we got Chief Ether's channel, Tribe Up TV, Chief Netcher, Tribe Up TV 1. We got Aboriginal Power. Everybody know Aboriginal Power. Everybody know Autogenous One. Everybody know Dane Calloway. Lightman Z. What's the name of your channel, Lightman Z?
It's on Video Mixes. I got 3 channels: Aboriginal Truth, Copper Fire Starter, and Video Mixes. And I just want to let everybody know, every time I drop a video, I'm liking a video with all three of my channels. So you got 3 likes already.
Cheating. Who else we got? Who was I missing? Oh yeah, we got Wanagi. We got Ghost. He does this. He does genealogy. So don't forget about that. We also got there's another brother, older gentleman from Detroit. What's his channel? What's his channel?
Who channel? Who you talking about?
The older gentleman. He's like from Detroit, and he always got the Scully.
Oh shoot, I don't know what you talking about.
He be going in, man. He be going in, and he got kind of like a a relaxed, deep voice.
Not a new breed. You talking about Saponi?
I don't know.
No.
He from Detroit, man. He be wearing like a Detroit hat sometimes, and then he had this one video when he was going in, so people had sent some police to his house or something.
Yeah, I think you talking about Saponi.
What's the name of his channel? What's the name of his channel?
I can't even pronounce it. He got an indigenous name, Wakanapa poem or something like that.
Yeah, we gotta link up to brother so we can fit. And don't forget, we also got Chickasaw Rising, the sister over there doing her little thing. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? Who I'm forgetting? All right, so it's all good. So we'll be right back. Peace. Oh, did we say Jaguar Omac? Did we say Jaguar Omac channel? Yeah, y'all don't forget. Yeah, don't forget Jaguar Omac, and we can't forget Corey Mayo too. We can't forget Corey Mayo. So there you go. My brain kicked in. All right. Now,
Corey,
Yep. So we out of here.